to describe a piece of technology that you feel difficult to use. So speaking of a technology that I found particularly difficult to use would definitely be my robot vacuum cleaner. You know, I keep 2 cats as my pet, so every day I need to sweep and mop the floor like at least twice. And since they are my least favorite household chores, so I spent almost like $500 to purchase a robot vacuum cleaner. However, it's quite difficult to use. I mean, first, it has a very complicated setup. Like you're going to start with mapping. Although mapping is quite simple because the unit, it just learns it as it goes and gets close to the walls and corners. However, it's quite difficult for them to fully clean up the corner. So every time I just need to do it manually. And then it's not as functional as it's described on its commercials because it is said that it can sense the level of dirt and remopping as needed. However, it just doesn't work like that. So I actually contacted the customer service and they didn't provide me with any practical solutions. And it also has a 2.5-liter dustbin, which works as a storage of any dirt and dust it picks up during the process. And it is said that it can hold the dirt for over 30 days. But the thing is, after 2 or 3 days, it just starts to stink. So I have no choice but to clean it up like once in 3 days. And yeah, it's quite complicated and it takes me quite a lot of time. So I would say it's not very easy to use and I might as well just sweep and mop the floor all by myself. So now I just rarely use it.
Well, I recently bought a massage chair and put it in my study. I saw it in the shopping mall when I went to have dinner with my friend the other day, and its discount was so appealing that I bought it without a second thought. But then I found it really difficult to use and now I'm super regretful about it. It is a pretty large black chair with 2 arms, so you can imagine it's super heavy. I couldn't move it by myself. It needs at least 3 adults to move it. So I couldn't use it wherever I want. You know, like sometimes I want to use it in the living room while I'm watching TV, and sometimes I want to use it at the balcony, but I cannot move it freely. And there are several buttons on the arms. I randomly press one button and the massage balls inside just start to work automatically. But it's a really weird mode. I mean, it works for several seconds and then it stops for more seconds. So it's not constant massage, which is not something I want. Then I change to another mode and this time it's constant, but it will suddenly go to another area to massage. So it surprises me and even scares me a little bit sometimes. And then I read the instruction and it said that I can set up my own mode, which could totally suit my needs. But the instruction is so long and complicated that I cannot figure out shortly and easily. So finally I give up on that and I just stick to those weird modes. Now I'm thinking about, selling it online. I kind of lose faith in it. I really should know more about it before the purchase.